Society really has three sections. One is the veterinary medicine section, really first-class treatment even for people who ordinarily wouldn't be able to afford it, using only the best medicines to help animals recover from surgery or injury. Then there is the inspectorate, which goes out and investigates when we get reports of animals that are being perhaps mistreated or not in a good situation. And then there's the whole adoptions section that does such a wonderful job with outreach of going out to schools and talking to pupils about the animals that are here and the work of the society, and encouraging them that if they are ready to add a pet to the family, that they come by Animal Welfare Society and pick one out. While we do work with other animal welfare organizations, many of which do an excellent job as well, we've been here in this community for so long that I don't know what would happen in these neighborhoods around us if the Animal Welfare Society were no longer here to provide the services that we do. So it really has become a mainstay of this part of the Cape Town community, and we hope that it will continue to serve its functions for many, many years to come.
This is a fantastic service for the community itself.
They take good care of your puppies. The people here are very lovable towards your animals.
I must say the service here is fantastic, really good. There were some times when I didn't have money and they treated my dog for free.
They contribute a fantastic part to society.
We want to reach out to as many communities as possible. You have people that come in through our doors with their animals that just genuinely do not have the resources. They do not have the funds, but they dearly love their animal or their pet. And so we would accommodate as far as possible. We'll try to accommodate them as far as treatment is concerned.
We also get people who cannot afford private vets, and these even will be done at the facility if they cannot afford, because the animal always comes first in our estimation. We are open 7 days a week for the injured animals of the Cape Metropole and its surroundings. We run the hospital. We provide all the medical and surgical facilities for all the animals, and we treat in excess of 2,500 procedures, that is sterilizations, anything else orthopedic work that needs to be done on a monthly basis. And we probably treat as outpatients anything up to 5,000 animals a month. We strove to make this as good, if not better, than a lot of private practices. In other words, this practice has the latest technology, digital x-rays, best anesthetic machines that you would see anywhere in a private practice.
We focus a lot on sterilizations because this is one way how we can, in a way, prevent the population explosion of animals out there. Unwanted puppies, unwanted pregnancies. We want to reach out to as many communities as possible.
The inspectors, they're being called further and further afield now because of resource constraints on other bodies whom you might think would be investigating that, namely the City of Cape Town just doesn't have the sort of person power and vehicles to investigate all the cases that unfortunately we are called to assist in.
And some of these animals that come in have never been loved, they've never been touched. So they scream sometimes when you try and touch them or work with them. But you see how they build a bond and they feel safer because they see you as somebody that's not going to hurt them. So you change all that bad and negative elements of what man has done to them, and they become transformed into the most amazing dog. Educating everybody, going to the schools, especially the youth, They go home with these packs that we leave them with, and they explain to their parents, and they explain to the community. And so the community leaders get to know more about it and ask us, can we come back and have a meeting and explain to the communities what's going on? So every little bit helps, and so the education grows more and more and more, and more people then have an understanding as to how to actually look after an animal that they never knew before.
I think we should always remember how important the staff are at the Animal Welfare Society. They're tremendously dedicated, very skilled. We're in the Welfare Society area, so they don't make as much money as they might be able to elsewhere, but they show up every day for what is at times a very difficult job, taking in animals who've been wounded or mistreated and turning them around and hopefully turning out happy, healthy animals that will be ready to be adopted. So I admire the staff tremendously, and just being around them is a very uplifting and inspirational experience.
The thing about the staff here at the Animal Welfare is they give freely of their time, even on weekends, public holidays. When somebody else falls sick, they will come in immediately. They will, even though they're in time off or family time, they have the passion to come in and do the work and always be here.
We see a lot of hard things, and we see a lot of painful stuff, and we do this because this is our love. So we love the animals. So when we see the animals coming in the state that they are in, it does affect us emotionally, and it does drain us. But it's the success stories and the people that give us that reinforcement and helping hand and the sponsoring that keeps us going.
The Animal Welfare Society really lives on its donations. It does take in some money from the treatment that it provides, but not very much. Many of the people just simply can't afford that.
To do all this work that we do at the Society, at which we have done for 86 years, needs to be funded, and funding, as I say, is always a problem. So we would appeal to anybody out there who feels that they could support our situation and support the Welfare Society going forward. We would be delighted.
We can only do the work as much as what we get the funds coming in to do the work, because we rely solely on people donating to us. Beneficiaries leaving us money is the only way we can move forward and carry on making this huge difference in the community. Without the people giving us that support, we can't go on.